This poem is called An Unexpected Project. It is about my year working on a urban farm. I had intended to work on a house, but roadblocks and 1,000 frustrations gave need for energy to be placed in the short term on another location, a project wide open and available. Edible Forrest Urban Farm between Main and Marshall Streets was just the place for a frustrated heart to give itself fully. Since it was where I had come to live anyway, and the farm was not going to be used that season, its owner freely and boldly entrusted with no limits my creative direction for his property. I never had run one, but my mother was an avid gardener who taught me, as did 9 months spent with a community who had a farm near Combermere in Canada. Touched I was by his trust in me, which gave me wings of freedom to confidently proceed, despite my lack of experience, actually managing the operation. I remember commenting early in the season as we leaned over the indoor seedlings that the onion stems were coming up by their leaves, but their leaves hadn't come out yet like the broccoli. To which Caleb gently and calmly responded, "Anya, onions don't have leaves." And I responded, "Thanks for trusting me." A creative heart and complete trust afforded it were just the combination needed for a harvest to be reaped of more than just vegetables. One by one, connections began to flower and ripen, for it was obviously work for more than one. They came to volunteer, to grow and learn. People of all sorts and of all places. Young ones came to serve and came up with names for our 4 Indian runner ducks: Douglas, Dory, Daphne, and Duxton. Veterans, homeless, mentally ill came to give time, as did many visitors. Digging, preparing, watering, weeding, and in time harvesting, processing food, and canning our abundance. We all learned together. Some chopped, some blanched and froze, some looked for directions on YouTube. Others took a few moments on the hammocks outside after a hard work harvesting. Still more began to come and help, offering what they could, easing many burdens, completing a task impossible for one only, for it required a community, which I gladly watched grow and blossom in front of me at Edible Forrest Urban Farm between Main and Marshall Street.